This is for the new school and old school. Bitch, I'm from both schools. Oops, shit, I lied, cause I ain't go to no school. Something like homeschool, called the Thunderdome School. Dumpers get the thumping and we dumping at your dome room. South Central District, real blood and crip shit. Evident we did this, go check the ballistics. Something I ain't proud of, always on a proud car. Papa wasn't proud of, mama wasn't proud of. White fresh powders, we smell the loudest. Niggas wildin' out just to see who the wildest. Get nicked with the candy, switch in the candy. Gangsters do what they want, suckers do what they can. And see, we need some understanding just to let this shit go. We feed into they planning just to let you niggas know. Dumbing down our culture, gunning down our culture. So many victimized minds running around our culture. Blind as a bat, blind to the facts. Devil striking niggas out and you in line the back. I stepped to the plate with that almighty faith. He seen God gave me grace and walked me to first base. Guess he was scared I would knock it out the park. That's what it is when you come from out the dark into the light. Now I can see the light. This fight not our fight. They lied, it's been overhyped. Yeah, it's good first evil, not black first white. With them good people that represent Christ, represent life, do away with them abortions. Easy how the government get away with extortion. Yeah, it's good first evil, not black first white. With them good people that represent Christ, represent life, do away with them abortions. Easy how the government get away with extortion. It's good first evil, bad days can turn to good nights. Gotta watch people. Yeah. New music by the Pope, man. Yours truly. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. It's good versus evil. We about to get into some heavy duty stuff, man. I'm rewinding that. Rewind. Let's go. This is for the new school and old school. Bitch, I'm from both schools. Oops, shit, I lied, cause I ain't go to no school. Something like homeschool, called the Thunderdome School. Dumpers get the thumping and we dumping at your dome room. South Central District, real blood and crip shit. Evident we did this, go check the ballistics. Something I ain't proud of, always on a proud car. Papa wasn't proud of, mama wasn't proud of. White fresh powders, we smell the loudest. Niggas wildin' out just to see who the wildest. Get nicked with the candy, switch in the candy. Gangsters do what they want, suckers do what they can. And see, we need some understanding just to let this shit go. We feed into they planning just to let you niggas know. Dumbing down our culture, gunning down our culture. So many victimized minds running around our culture. Blind as a bat, blind to the facts. Devil striking niggas out and you in line the back. I stepped to the plate with that almighty faith. He seen God gave me grace and walked me to first base. Guess he was scared I would knock it out the park. That's what it is when you come from out the dark into the light. Now I can see the light. This fight not our fight. They lied, it's been overhyped. Yeah, it's good first evil, not black first white. With them good people that represent Christ, represent life, do away with them abortions. Easy how the government get away with extortion. Yeah, it's good first evil, not black first white. With them good people that represent Christ, represent life, do away with them abortions. Easy how the government get away with extortion. It's good first evil, bad days can turn to good nights. Gotta watch people when you tryna live a good life. Go up in the hood, gotta earn your hood stripes. Wish a nigga would. I got so many hood ties. Only wear ties when somebody in the hood die. Why so many cry? That nigga wasn't a good guy. Shit, killer in fact. Drug dealer, thug, nigga, cub pockets was fat. So that's fear, not love. Them ain't tears, that's blood. All the blood that he shed, all the years in the mud. Shit, stuck in a rut, but the real evils come putting your trust in the gov. They put in God, we trust on the doves, one hunts. But they don't never keep it one hunt, one blood. It's how we need to keep it one love. It's how we need to keep it. Yeah, it's good first evil, not black first white. With them good people that represent Christ, represent life, do away with them abortions. Easy how the government get away with extortion. Yeah, it's good first evil, not black first white. With them good people that represent Christ, represent life, do away with them abortions. Easy how the government get away with extortions. Get top of the morning, afternoon, night, depending on where you at. It's the Pope, your host that do the most. Welcome to the Just Being Frank show. Listen, man, I know I've been out for a minute because, again, my spirit, it ain't been in it. You understand? So it is what it is, but it's things that's coming. It's coming ahead, right? And, again, that was good versus evil. That's on my channel. If you was digging it, go check it out. I much appreciate it. Go view it. Go hit the like on it. All that good stuff. All right. Now let's get into a lot's been going on in the NBA world, WNBA world. It's all the same. To me, it's all the same, right? In the sports world in general. Shout out to Christine and her husband. Shout out to them. Been down with my channel and still rocking. So that's what's up. Again, hit the like button when you come in and subscribe to the channel because we finna get in depth in what I've been saying about Caitlin Clark and the WNBA sabotaging her and so on and so forth. There's some evilness going on and good versus evil. What that song you just heard, even why that came to my mind for me to write that, right? Chauncey Billups, if you haven't heard, Chauncey Billups, who's an NBA champion, used to play for the Detroit Pistons, Hall of Fame point guard, now coach for the Portland Trail Blazers. He just got caught up with the feds on gambling and poker games and all of that, and with the mob families, all kind of different mob families, the historic mob families, right? They still around, just in case you thought they was not. They are. We know Gilbert Arenas a few months ago. He just got caught up with some gambling type of situation. So it's money laundering is what's really going on. It's bigger than gambling, but we'll get into that in a little bit. Just keep that in the back pocket. It's money laundering through sports. It's what they're doing on how to get their money through because they got real big money, right? We think these basketball players and whatnot got big money. They got big money. So they're running a lot of shit. So when I've been saying Caitlin Clark, shout out to VBS Golden. When I've been saying Caitlin Clark and the WNBA, the powers that be, do not want to see her go crazy or succeed and so on and so forth, it's the gambling. I think it has a lot to do with the gambling and the reason why they set her down. Everybody still was going to bet on the Fever. If you're a gambler and you've been sports gambling and sports betting, and you would, especially if you're going to bet on Caitlin Clark and the Fever. And if they the favorite, you're not winning no money if they the favorite. They need to not be the favorite. How can they not be the favorite? You got to put Caitlin Clark on the bench. So the majority of the year, they had her on the bench, which I was saying I think it was all bullshit. Was she injured? Yeah, she was here and there, maybe a little something. But to be out as long as she was out all them times and without real evidence of really anything except for the one time where she hit the bag and she went out and put the towel over her head and was crying. So that's the only time. Hold on one second. My damn laptop was finna die out. I had to go get my charger. 1 second. Right, there we go. I just make sure we smooth. So again, that's the one time that you start gambling on women's basketball is when Caitlin Clark came around. Wasn't nobody betting on women's basketball before Caitlin Clark. Like, what are you going to bet on? You don't even know the players, right? Gamblers don't even know who the players are to even bet on them. Now they do because of Caitlin Clark. What's up, everybody? Shout out to everybody in the building. Make sure we hit the like button because this is going to be a very, very good show. Trust me. Because this all ties in to what I've been saying, why I've been saying, what I've been saying. It all ties into it, right? What happened with Chauncey Billups and Terry Rozier with the feds arresting them yesterday, it paints a much broader picture. Because believe you me, those are not one-offs. Especially the fact that the feds have now made 3 different arrests to who? Basketball players. Gilbert Arenas, ex-basketball player. Chauncey Billups, ex-basketball player. But coaching as we speak. Well, he's not right now no more, but was the head coach for the Trailblazers. Damon Jones was the assistant coach for the Miami Heat. Terry Rozier. And those are just the ones that got caught right now. But this has been going on forever, ever. And the fact that all of them are connected to mafioso, it should tell you something is real big going on. And this is why I said, I don't believe Caitlin Clark is injured as they're making it seem to be. Shout out to Christine, man. Appreciate the super chat. I missed y'all too. No, I really did. I really do. You know, we become close over here. AW, shout out to you. Appreciate you being over. But yeah, like I was saying, I was just over on Fly Hippie's channel. Shout out to him, man, and his channel, and keeping that growing and going. But I was just explaining over to the panel in his chat that this ties in with Caitlin Clark and the WNBA and the sabotaging of her. And why? Because of the gambling. It seems so like, make it all make sense. Go back through your catalog from the beginning of Caitlin Clark entering the WNBA, even before entering the WNBA. It seems the big three and Unrivaled behind the scenes was having a thing on trying to see who can get Caitlin Clark to play in 3-on-3. That was in her senior year during March Madness. Do you remember? To me, that speaks volumes in itself as well. They was trying to negotiate with this girl. They throwing money at her this way, that way, trying to pull her this way, that way. Right? The schedule, her rookie season that they gave her. The way everybody defended her from preseason. How the coach wanted to slow her down and change her game. All of this is it ties into a lot bigger picture than what people think. Shout out to Barbaro in the building. He says, every time a ref or umpire goes under the curtain, they are calling the boss. Now we know what we pretty much knew is the Costa Nostra, holy hell. Come on now. It's what I've been over here trying to advocate and trying to educate people on. That now it's bigger than basketball. This ain't just basketball issue. Stephanie White and Christy Sides, they're not that dumb. Yeah, they might be bad coaches and they're not that bright, but they're not that dumb. Yeah, the WNBA is the dumpster fire and always have been and never turned over a profit, but they're not that dumb. Nike. We should all know Nike is not that dumb. We don't know what to do with it. Caitlin Clark. We don't know how to promote we don't know how to put. Nobody's that dumb. They dumbed Caitlin Clark down and tried their darndest to do it, but they didn't succeed. Organically, she grew everything that she got. Organically. All the fan base, all the love, all the support, all of us coming out in droves and buying up jerseys, buying up anything Caitlin Clark, going to the games, flying out here, all of that. It wasn't because the media was pushing her. It was because we caught her. We ended up catching on like, who is she? You guys never told us about her. You told us about Paige Buckers. You told us about Candace Parker. You told us about Maya Moore. You told us about Hawklaw. You told us about Diana Taurasi when she was in college. You told us about Brittany Griner. Why you didn't tell us about Caitlin Clark? How come it took Caitlin Clark to beat the Monstars, South Carolina Gamecocks, and put up historical numbers versus them for her to be a household? How wasn't she a household name already? She been doing this stuff. She was doing this her freshman year. You mean tell me we had to see that on that stage? So if her team never made it that far to that stage, we might not even know who the fuck Caitlin Clark is. How you know they can create stars how they want to, and they didn't want to create this star. This star was just born. They tried they darndest. You gotta ask yourself why. One, she don't fit the narrative, she don't push the narrative, she not willing to do none of that. And maybe the mob ties wanted her to, choke some games, not play so tough. We need to make some money off you. We betting, we trying to bet the under. We throwing double teams at you in preseason. We trying to bet the under on your ass, but you keep going over. 62 records? We threw everything at her. We threw the kitchen sink, the knives. We gave her the craziest schedule in WNBA history. Starting out, she want to turn down a rival, motherfucker. Give her the craziest schedule starting out. Double team, triple team, and blitz the shit out of her. Referees, tuck your whistles. Let them grab her, beat her the fuck up. To where it's obvious. It was obvious to all of us, to where everybody who was not hating on her said something, from LeBron James to Charles Barkley to Shaq to everybody. Skip Bayless, Stephen A. even had Shannon Sharp. I mean, everybody. Rashad McCants. Everybody who wasn't hating on her and setting her up for failure was saying, come on, y'all, this is crazy. Why y'all hating on her? Why y'all targeting her? That was more of a like, okay, cool. She don't want to do what need to be done, then we'll do away with her. The next year, yeah, we gonna hype it all up. Yeah, she favored to win MVP. Yeah, she this. Yeah, they favorite. The Indiana Fever is favorites. We're going to go put a team. We're going to have all these players go over there. Natasha Howard pay you a little extra under the table behind the door. I know you'll throw some games for us. DeWanna Bonner, you'll throw some games for us. Go over there, throw some games, play your absolute worst. Okay, we'll pay you. Don't trip. Then we'll get you to your boo or your boy. We'll get you to your boy, Al Thomas, over in Phoenix. No worries. Won't be no colluding. Won't be no nothing. It won't be it won't be. Don't worry about it. We'll just get you out of there. Go sabotage that. Go take up that 200,000. That's enough. We gave them Tasha. They got Kelsey back. So on and so forth. You got to go pay attention. You got to go back, go through your Rolodex, and go back over the shit. Flip the cards. Okay, so that happened. And then, whoop, that happened. And that happened. You mean tell me and all these NBA players in bed with the mob gambling on the NBA, what the fuck you think they left the WNBA out and Caitlin Clark is doing all the shit she doing? I'm talking about as far as the fan base, people salivating for Caitlin Clark and putting money on, so on and so forth, on the fever and all of that type of stuff. We can't have her out here winning, and she out here winning. We can't have her. We betting the under. She keep going over. It had a lot to do with it. It ain't all of it. Because I believe the other part is that, yeah, she not gay. Yeah, she won't push narratives. Yeah, so on and so forth. So they set her down this year for the majority of the year. Come on, man. That's what I've been screaming. Shout out to everybody in the building, man. Hit the like button. It said follow the money. Yeah. Al linebacker Thomas. Shout out to Miller too. Let's see. I promise you, Caitlin could have come. Why didn't she? Caitlin could have come. Why didn't she? Caitlin, her family, and agreed agent seen enough. Kathy and the W have a lawsuit coming. I guarantee it. We will see unless Caitlin signs an NDA. We will see. But what I'm starting to see is sports is all for surely rigged. I knew it was rigged here and there. You have bad apples, but when the mob, basically all the families, is still heavily invested in it, and you still know that, then yeah, it's bigger than it's much bigger than Terry Rozier, Chauncey Billups, Gilbert Arenas, much bigger. Them little timers. Yeah, that's them little timers. And they pushing weight too. They pushing their weight around. The Genovese family is not playing with people. They pushing their weight around. So again, man, the WNBA, I believe it was going away. I believe it's gone. It won't come back. The Unrivaled is the new wave. It's supposed to be. They wanted it to be. They want to do away with the WNBA. It's too many women. You can't really gamble on it. It's like you got to think about that. You can't. I mean, you can gamble, but what? Who do you trust? You mean tell me I got to really actually kind of pay attention and watch all these other players? If I'm going to gamble my money, right? If I'm going to gamble on play, I got to know the players. I know who is who's capable, who's consistent enough. You think sports bettors who ain't never paid attention to the WNBA is worried about trying to pay attention now and keep up with everybody else besides Caitlin Clark, which they did. They did. Not, but the main who they keeping up with is Caitlin Clark and Indiana Fever. That's where the money at. If they the underdogs or not, because they can lose on any given night as long as they don't got Caitlin Clark on the floor. They hot or cold. They hit or miss. Point blank, period. They hot and cold, hit and miss. Shout out, say they owe you an apology, Poe. Who is they? Who is they? Let me know. CC bigger than the names being arrested, no doubt. FBI coming. Yeah. Yeah. How can these professional women basketball players miss so many bunnies? No coaching. No coaching, bang switch. They're not really, they're not, that's why it's hard to gamble with them too. Because they're not getting coached properly. They're not getting the development that they need, right? To look like professionals. Professionals have a regimen that's unbelievable. It's different than everything else.
See, it's levels to the shit. It's you thought you was working hard in high school. Watch when you get to college, right? You thought you was working hard in college. Watch when you get to the pros. But Angel Reese told us she was shocked that it was so lackadaisical and nonchalant in the pros compared to what it was at LSU. That's why they don't look like they look in the WNBA when they're in college. The college game looks better than the WNBA game. They have coaches that really care about the good coaches, I should say, of women's college basketball. Where you got 3-a-days, where you have to go through the motions. Like you're held accountable. In the WNBA, there's no accountability for nothing. They only dishing fines out if you criticize the referee. Much love. Shout out to Truth Stands for the super chat. They wanted to show, right? They wanted to show that, hey, yo, I just lost my thought that fast. My train of thought. But it's all bogus. And Caitlin Clark is in the mix. They want to make Unrivaled the polished new league. And again, she not willing to do none of that, though. She not willing to stoop that low. That's why it's just tough to not hear from her. What up, Pete? To not hear from her, to not know what's really going on, and to see all this stuff going on. It's tough, man. I'm done with sports for real. It's like I don't watch the NBA no more. I used to watch it heavily. I don't watch NFL no more. I used to watch it heavily. I used to do barbecues every Sunday. Every Sunday I would cook out. Right? I would have the 12 packs, 24 packs, and all of that. Have a few associates over, right? Go gamble. I used to go gamble on football Sundays every Sunday. When I lived in Vegas, oh man, I didn't miss putting my ticket in. I'm not hip to the online gambling. I'm not even comfortable with it. I'm not hip to it. It's weird to me. I'm old school. I want to go get my ticket, sit there, go to the bar, sit there, watch the games, have my drinks, have a few hot dogs. You understand me? And watch my tickets hit. Might go shoot some dice, play some blackjack, right? While the games is going, I'm still able to watch the games as I play my blackjack, right? I used to do that faithfully. Those was my Sundays. I mean, here while I'm living out in Oklahoma, I cook up. I cook out. When I was living in Vegas, I'm at the casino every Sunday. I got about 5-6 tickets. I got 10 teamers. I got 5 teamers. I got 2 teamers. And I'm keeping up with all of the games. Can't do it no more. Can't do it. And now, especially, seeing what I just seen with Terry Rozier, gambling on his unders and his overs or whatever the case may be. And he's been doing it for years, and I'm sure he ain't been the only one, especially nowadays, day and age type of players and mentalities. It's no integrity no more of the game. It's no more sticking to the code and morals and it's all about getting to the bag. It's all about chasing the money. So if you come across somebody who, they got an idea, they got this scheme, they got this scam, they got this, we can make a lot more. then boy, it muddies up the playing field to where it's no longer authentic. You understand? You can't trust the product, and it's polluted, right? It stinks. It reeks of bullshit. Shout out to Ock Nation in the building, man. Appreciate the super chat. Caitlin and those kids are keeping you out of prison. Laugh out loud. And those kids are keeping, yeah. I don't know who keeping who? Keeping the kids out of prison? Keeping somebody out of prison. Sheesh. This whole thing stinks of Caitlin Clark was sabotaged because of it. Because of this gambling stuff. She ain't with it. She coming to drop buckets on your head. She not about to do no phony, shading points and none of that stuff. Caitlin and those kids keep me. Nah, man, listen, man. Nah, I went to prison at 18 years old. I wasn't digging prison ever since then, man. So yeah, nah. I got out of prison at 21 years old, going on 21, right? And shout out to Stay Fly, my guy, your guy is in the building. Shout out to you. But yeah, I ain't been in prison or I learned my lesson a long time ago and learned how to move differently a long time ago, right? So now, Kayla's damn sure I know Kayla. No, sir. Yeah, man. We got it out. We got it out of our system early. I ain't been in jail and I don't know how long. And you right. I am gangster. That's gangster is taking care of your family and your business and protecting yours. That's gangster. And that's what I am. Yes. Yes, indeed. But other than that, shit. I don't do no crime, man. I'm not out here. I know how to make money. I got I'm a man of many different talents, and I'm a man with a mind that knows how to think outside the box and get busy in that fashion, right? So yeah, now I stopped drawing down on. I stopped drawing down on people sticking. I used to be a stick up kid. I did. I used to have. I ever told y'all that? I used to think, hold on, nigga, what is you? Hey, give me all of that. Hey, don't even move. Yeah, I used to be a stick up kid. Pistol in your face. I would. Yeah, I was getting you. I was the racist stick up kid too. I only robbed white people and Asians, really Asians. I didn't rob black people. And they really because they ain't had shit a lot of time. I didn't rob black people. They might come up with $20. I used to get the Asians though. Shout out to my Asians. Them Asians, they keep cash on. Yeah, they had that cash up. Yeah, I used to get the Asians crazy. Yeah, so you've been calling it from the start. I have, and that's not even to get a pat on the back or nothing. To me, it's like I hope my peoples and peoples that I've been telling this to, saying these things to, are starting to connect the dots themselves. And I'm glad when you do connect the dots that it take you back to damn Pope Pope kind of been like saying this shit from day one. When a lot of folks and still, I still think it's going over a lot of people's head like a carry-on. But as soon as I see certain things like, oh, Arenas arrested, mob ties, point guard. I ain't got nothing to do with point guard, the position he played, but Chauncey Billups, Terry Rozier, Damon Jones, mob ties. They are point guards too. Might want to throw it in. Gilbert Arenas, Chauncey Billups, Terry Rozier, Damon Jones. They was a point guards. What's wrong with these guards, man? What's going on with the guard? They're supposed to be the ones that smart, know how to set the table. You know, but it seemed like, yeah. I don't know, but when Kaden is stuck between, she's stuck. She's stuck. Yeah. Trump is pretty. Is petty. Watch the WNBA is next on this list. Trump is petty. Man, Trump ain't got shit to do with this. Oh my God. Trump, okay, listen. First of all, it's not petty. I'm going to go with you. Let's say it is Trump. Trump said, hey, it's a whole lot of dirty ass gambling going on in the NBA, man, the WNBA. Go check it out. Check it out. But again, what you got to understand is, because this is nonsense. Who did you hear that from? Stephen A. Smith? Did you hear that from Stephen A.? You're a Stephen A. listener? I don't know how you listen to me. You listen to Stephen A. Smith? Are you serious? They've been investigating this when Biden was in office, not when Trump was in office. They just started arresting, like just found out about this a month, 2 months ago, 6 months ago, and start making arrests. No, when the FBI come knocking, they do investigations first. They get the logistics of the case and the guiltiness of your ass before they come knocking. They don't knock and they just suspicious. No, they get something first, concrete, and then they continue the investigation as it goes on. This shit can turn into a RICO. It can turn into all kinds of shit. Money laundering through the mob, money laundering. Petty. See how your minds work a different way. Ain't nothing petty about it. Like I said, let's say Trump said, hey, go look into it. And they looked into it. Let's say he said it. And they looked into it and seen a lot of dirty deeds was being done. Is that petty? Or is that actually, should it actually be applauded? Should it be talked about in the light like, oh, Trump, good job, Trump on their ass. He cleaning up sports. Not only is he cleaning up the black communities, not only is he cleaning up the country with getting illegal immigrants out of here, especially the ones that be doing illegal things over here, he cleaning up sports too. You should be like, Trump, motherfucker. Not only is he cleaning up sports, he causing peace and he dead in wars and damn, Trump. You Trump. Yeah, you one hell of a fight. Is you one person? Are you sure This ain't a clone or something. This nigga can't be the age he is, and he doing all the shit him doing. So he cleaning up the streets of Memphis, Chicago, Washington. He dead and ending wars. He getting motherfuckers off the food stamps who just been using up our taxpaying dollars. We just taking care of kids we don't even know. Right? Trump said enough of that. We ain't, no. Go work. What you mean you can't? You got kids. We got online businesses now. You can find a job where you can work from home. They'll give your ass a laptop and everything. They'll set your whole shit up. What do you mean? There's no excuses. This ain't back in the day where you had to actually physically go to work. So that excuse, I'm a single parent. You've been on food stamps for 17 years. There's too many of y'all been on food stamps for 17 years. Since you had kids. You're cut off. Yeah, some of y'all that made it all the way, a kid up to 15 years old. You done made it all the way up. You done made it all the way up to 15, right? Your kid and now you cut off. I know y'all pissed off, right? Yeah, hey, 3 more years, 2 more years left. They're getting that $300 for your ass, your hungry ass. Oh man, Stoddy, not sorry. I'm not sorry for that. I got kids. I don't get food stamps. Motherfucker. Yeah, want to hear that shit. So yeah, Trump, again, you gotta be, hey, appreciate you. You gotta be, you should be thanking Trump. Trump doesn't mess with morals. Trump, he don't mess with morals. Yeah, they want to mess with your morals, that other side. That's the evil side. That other side is the evil side. This is the only reason why I am now into politics. The disabled and elderly, they get checks. They get checks for being disabled and elderly. Social Security and disabled checks. They get checks. They get paid. They get money. They get all kinds of shit, benefits when you disabled or an elderly. They got elderly housings and we're only, and the shit cheap as a bitch. Huh? You like to use excuses instead of solutions. Stop it. Well, what type of kids are you producing? Huh? Because you seem to like to cause confusion, which leads to delusion. Sheesh. Again, you should be thanking Trump. Trump, hellfire motherfucking president. Man, what are you talking about? He won't let that corruption slide. Right. So again, I mean, you know, your kids in college, okay? Well, great. So you shouldn't be mad. You still, oh, you on food stamps? You still can get food stamps for that. You still can get food stamps, I think, even after the 18. You might still can get food stamps for. I don't know. I don't know. I ain't been on food stamps in a long time, Ken folk. Now you still get food stamps? Yeah, you still getting food stamps till next month? You can still get food stamps for 18, 19-year-old. You cut off now, huh? Next month. You got one more month? You got one more month. Get it right. I'm mad because I can't buy food stamps from motherfuckers no more. That's what I'm mad. I'm mad I can't buy food stamps for you motherfuckers. I used to get food half off, baby. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Give you 100, you give me 200. Give you 300, you give me 600. That's how we used to do in the black community. See why you talking? You black, ain't you? You said black. You got two black boys. You said black boys. You probably white. And are you white or you black? I don't want to assume. You white or you black? You black or you white? And I love when I get this type of love right here. Hey, the Pope, my wife and I were looking for you, the truth teller. We miss you so much, bro. Much love and prayers for you and your family daily. Where you been, bro? You rock. Shout out to you, Louise, man. Shout out to you. American. That's what we should be saying. And this is what we should say. American. I'm an American. Instead of black or white, you should say I'm American. But, okay, so, well, you know that you black community. Let me ask you a question. See if you're going to be honest. See if you're going to be honest. Since you never been on food stamps, have you ever bought some food stamps from somebody? See if you're going to be honest. You ever bought some food stamps? Appreciate it. You bought some food stamps? Come on, where you at? It don't take that long. Type in yes or no. It don't take that long. Yes or no. Enter. How many people in the chat ever bought some food stamps from somebody? Let's do that. How many people in the chat has ever bought food stamps from people? Let me see. Let's see. I want to see. Let's see. Never. Two nevers. I remember I was in Walmart. Some asked to give me some money and I buy your groceries. I said, huh? Come on now. See, now I just asked for it. Have you ever bought food stamps? I ain't saying multiple times. Have you ever? Who has ever bought food stamps? In the chat. She couldn't. And I don't know. Are you a she or a he? Are you a she or a he? I don't know if you're a she or a he. But have you ever bought food stamps? You see how people just putting in no, never bought food stamps. I paid a lady's bill at the groceries who needed help. Okay, that's good. That's good looking out. Given food before. Okay. So nobody has. I'm not saying. Okay, let me see. Let me make sure I'm making myself clear. I'm not saying that you've ever been on food stamps. I've been on food stamps before. It's been a very long time. I'm asking, has anybody ever bought food stamps, somebody's food stamps? Like they got the card, they tell you exactly, I'll pay for your groceries, you give me half. You know, if you spend 200, you give me 100 cash. I'll use my card, my food stamp card, to pay for your groceries. Or they get, if you in the, because let me see, never food stamps. You think people are gonna out themselves? I'm saying, why ain't nobody? When I buy food stamps all the fucking time. I used to until I let until my plug went away. No, it's on a card now. He's gonna buy my grocery. It's always been on the card. I mean, not always, but yeah. Okay, all right. I grocery with his EBT card and I give him cash. Okay, so you have. Wow. This okay, you gotta be a female. You must be a female. You see all of this? You see? No with explanation. See, and look at Charles. Charles is no. It's just no. Just no, never. You know, just one word. What's with all the extras? And this says you did. Yeah, everybody has a card. They pay with their card. I was just explaining that actually. And you give them the cash. So you bought food stamps from somebody. I'm getting to a point. I wanted to see if somebody would be honest, but I'm getting to a point here. The point is, while you sitting there advocating and whining or whatever about food stamps, a lot of people on food stamps sell them. A lot of them who are on food stamps sell them. So while you like, oh, the old people, they sell them. Well, in the black community, they do. I don't know about the white community. It seemed like not so much. Maybe in the trailer parks, in that, I don't know. But in the black community, oh, it's a hot commodity. You got the EBT card. Oh, they can't wait. Again, you got 4 or 5 children. You got 4 or 5 kids, and you on food stamps. You getting over $1,000 worth of food stamps. You hear me? They gonna give you people gonna. I'm gonna sell 400, get 200. We'll be good. We'll make it work on the 600. Then by the middle of the month, your ass out of food, kids hungry. Now struggle meals popping, top ramen noodles, Cheerios from that wick. You got Cheerios, corn flakes, not even the frosted ones. It's corn flakes, just dry ass corn flakes. I know it's not cornflakes no more. It used to be in my day. I'm old. Damn. Cornflakes. That's wild. You sitting there every night eating hot dogs and fucking pork and beans. You got and that was me. I grew up like that. Mom's had a real excuse. Shout out to my moms. She had a real excuse. She didn't want to leave us with nobody. Me and my brother. She didn't want to leave when we was young. She didn't want to leave us with anybody, and even though we had tight family and a big family, she didn't want other people raising us, right? Oh yeah, mac and cheese with the hot dogs in it. Chopped up the hot dogs, put it in the mac and cheese. My mama came up with the word goulash, or not the word goulash, but she calls it shit goulash, but she mixed it all in with green beans, corn, and chopped up hot dogs with the noodles. Call that shit goulash. Nah, mama, that's a spread. My mama was feeding us spread. Listen, she couldn't work. She stayed home. She needed government assistance. And we had food stamps. This was when they had the real food stamps, the stamps, not the EBT cards. And when they came in, they looked pretty to us too. They had the different kinds. It's like, oh, look at this. It's like money. We got the food stamps. Yeah, we finna eat. Fried bologna, yeah, fried bologna. Sugar water. I used to do sugar water. Sugar water was delicious. Yeah, sugar water. Fried bologna was crazy. Yeah, man. Y'all got to get up off of that now. Come up off of that. And again, look, these food stamps in LA, in California, you able to use food stamps at restaurants and fast food places. They want you to now go feed the babies. Go feed these babies fast food with your food stamps. Yeah. Yeah. In LA, for sure, in LA. You can go to Red Lobster on food stamps. You can go to not everyone, the ones that accept EBT. They tell you we accept EBT. It'll be plastered on. We accept EBT. Mostly all the fast food joints definitely take EBT. And then you got to look up which restaurants, because a lot of them do it too in LA. LA is very big, but yes, certain ones may not, and certain ones definitely do. They take food stamps. And so again, yeah, not take the food stamps out. Who cares? Who cares about the food stamp? Make sure we hit the like button, ladies and gentlemen. That's gonna be tough though. Man. But yeah, man, I'm gonna try to keep up with some different sports, football, college football is going on. I'm gonna try some of the things that interest me. Try to find an interest in. So I'll find a good interest in seeing Deion lose every week, Colorado lose every week. I do find that a good interest in that. I like that. That's about it, really. NFL, I like to see Shador squander over there on the sideline. But no, I am going to expose it all. I am, because a lot is going on in the sports world that needs to be talked about, and a lot of dirty deeds, I should say, is going on. NBA and NFL, yeah, I'm on that. So it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. Look forward to it. Because trust me, I got some up my sleeve, and I don't want to miss, man. I got some on the sleeve. I ain't gonna even talk. I ain't even talking about. I ain't even talking about. I'm just be about it. You just see. Yeah. You just see. Pete say to miss me when I'm gone. Just a friendly reminder, I'm straight. Yeah, man. It's gonna be something different on how we rock out, man. But definitely we gonna rock out. If y'all haven't heard Good vs. Evil, the new song I just dropped, I put it on my channel. Go check it out. I played it in the beginning of the intro, the beginning of this live. It's very nice. I'm very fond of that song. So if you haven't heard it, go listen to it. Go share it. Please share it. Please share it. Because again, I'm speaking a lot. I'm speaking to the people. And it's good versus evil, not black versus white. And I think that message needs to continue to get put out there, and because good people need to start being ready for all the bogus stuff that's happening right in front of your face, and a lot of good people are being blinded by it, right, by the BS, and they becoming obsessed with false idols, false gods, false prophets, all this type of stuff. They're becoming obsessed with these celebrities and listening to the higher ups, just tell them whatever they want to, and they fall victim to bullshit. And so again, yeah, I'm in album mode actually too. I'm working on my album. It's going Stranger to the World, just being frank. Stranger to the World. So, we got to do it. Oh, I am ugly for sure. So what he's talking about? He's talking about his looks. There's the darkness, brainwashing. Yeah, man, we try to, I'm trying to put a stand on your brain, give you a little food for thought. So again, good versus evil. Go check it out, man. And share it. Please do that. All that good stuff. Hit the like on here as well. But I'm going to get on up out of here, man. Look for it again. Stay notified. Make sure your notifications is on. All that good stuff. Because you're not going to want to miss what I got coming up. You're not going to want to miss it. I'm just telling you that right now. It's the Pope. Peace and love to all. I'm out.